Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Christina and I am from Ukraine. In this video we are talking about what it's like to live without electricity in a huge city. So let's start. Actually, I will show you a few days of my life, and today begins with a morning workout, so I go to the gym. Of course I walk because we have no electricity. What exactly is happening in Ukraine at the moment with electricity? Because we have massive attacks on energy infrastructure facilities, now we have electricity on average from 2 to 5 hours a day. It's about 7 a.m. now and I've already come to the gym. By the way, the shopping center, gym, business center is also located in the middle of the shopping center. All this works from generators, from very powerful generators. By the way, which are right under our window, so it's very hard to sleep now because these are not such small generators. I'll show you huge generators. Which provide live support for the business center, shopping center, supermarket, gym, small shops in general. In this room, business center is about 8 floors, so generators are needed here, really powerful. As far as I know, there are 4 of them for this wall room. By the way, I think you have heard about the Ukrainian service. Even now the grocery delivery works, and the delivery guy just brought me the groceries, having climbed up on foot. I already have a special descended with cold water for couriers or delivery guys, which saves, because of course when you have electricity at from 2 to 5 hours a day, the products in the refrigerator spoil very quickly, so you need to order more often or go to the store more often than we did before. That is, buying groceries for a week is not an option because they will spoil in such heat. In the fridge, for example, we have a good fridge, it keeps the maximum cold there, it's good so that the products don't spoil for about 7 hours, but if the fridge is older, then as a rule after hours the products begin to spoil. And now you can see on the video how Bonik and I arrived at the vet clinic just as they turned on the lights. My husband helped me carry Bonik to the car since he weighed 7 kilos and my husband went to work. So I arrived and called. There we had a scheduled annual checkup, vaccinations, tests and all that. But when we came back, because we no longer had light, and it's good that my husband works in the office next to the house, so he was able to help me lift Bonik up the stairs. As you may have noticed, Bonik doesn't really like it when we go anywhere other than home, and today he was somehow not in a particular good mood, so everyone got it. Actually, in fact, many people buy a gym membership now for this very reason, because people who live about the 10th floor and upper, especially as new buildings, don't have water. That is, they can come from the gym to simply wash themselves. Just imagine what it's like to live a life when you have a return from 2 to 5 hours, and it's not like there's 5 in a row. It could be that there's two or three during the day when you are at work, for example, and 2 at night when you'd like to sleep. Actually, we are very lucky in these regards. We live below the 10th floor. And of course, for example, in our building, there are 30 floors. People who live on the 28th floor, imagine what it's like for them now to go down to the street, go upstairs, and not be able to wash themselves. For example, to be honest, I suffer only from the lack of air conditioners, since in Ukraine there is now an abnormal heat wave that has never been more than 2 weeks, and the temperature is 40 plus degrees, and we cannot turn on the air conditioner. But by the way, there is electricity in the business center, there is internet. Sterling is installed, but no AC either. In this regard to the gym is also good because there are big hoods or other which create some coolness anyway, and in general AC consumes a lot, so they are not used. So we went out for a walk in the evening, and as you can see, only the headlights of the car illuminate, and in these areas there is no light. Hello guys, and this morning I am at swimming suit walking to the groceries because it's too hot, and now it's just about 8 o'clock in the morning. Actually, about products, I'm not sure that you are hearing me, but I hope. Yesterday we had more than 40,000 degrees. It's too crazy, and a lot of products in the fridge was damaged. And it's a massive problem because in Ukraine now it's unreal to buy something like accumulator or something applies which work by without electricity. So yes. And also now I will visit the post office. It's in Ukraine we have two posts. To the main post offices it's Nova Post and it's Ukrposhta. But more people prefer to use just Nova Post. And this is how the departments looks like. You might mean in general we have 3 post offices in our area, the departments of this new post office. By the way, this new post office has already opened more than 100 departments in the cities of Europe. It's my eco bag. By the way, 2 minutes to the turn off the electricity, and of course lift will work. I just went up the lift. 5 minutes later, the lights were turned off again. The bonnet is cooling down. Refresh my feet are always cold, and I'm learning English. Now, according to my lesson plan, I learned words separately before and after the lesson during the day. Yes. By the way, I have this notebook that I wrote off in a month. Approximately in 1 month, I use up 1 or even 1.5 notebooks. We have 2 fans for Boniek. He liked it really because we don't have the electricity now, and we have the power banks, so I use it for him. Also about internet, we have it when we don't have the electricity, and our Wi-Fi works by power bank too. Now I'm going to visit my husband's office and work there because my laptop is over, I mean about batteries, so I need to charge all my things like AirPods, phone and laptop. By the way, my close friend flew from another country to Ukraine for a few days, and we went to a coffee shop, and here the AC is working, and as you can see there are a lot of people working here on a permanent basis. Hello guys, actually in Kyiv we have abnormal weather this week, and today, for example, today we have from 37 to 40,000 degrees, and it's too crazy because we cannot use our AC at home because now we don't have an electricity, so we use at this time AC at our car. Actually we have a gas, not a fuel, so it's cheaper, but of course we cannot use our AC or our car during all the time. So sometimes we can do it, but it's too crazy, special for Boniek, of course. By the way, what temperature, what weather do you have in your cities now this week? Write in the comments. It's really interesting for me because I see that weather is changed, climate is changed, and in Kiev this summer hotter than in Israel, for example, and actually usual in the summer. In summer we have in Kiev from maybe 25 to 30, but not 40. It's something crazy. Here someone covered the car with a towel so that the glass doesn't heat up. There have already been cases when such heat burns the car windows. By the way, you can congratulate me. I bought a new professional microphone for recording video and on YouTube and for my projects. Hello guys, we don't have an electricity in Kiev in our home now, and also we have a rocket attack, a raid now, so we sit at the corridor at our home with Bonik and with our portative lamp, which have three levels, three modem. So it's life in Ukraine. In 1 hour later, again. We don't have an electricity, and also now we have a raid and a massive attack on Kiev by the rockets. So we sit at our corridor with Bonik, of course. Bonik, go to the light, because our subscribers cannot see you. Okay. But they can hear you, yes? Oh, Bonik. No. Please, from me. It's next day. By the way, there's a big problem in Ukraine now. It's almost impossible to buy any charging stations. Batteries are all sold out, and if they sell it for just 10 times more expensive. That is, of course, terrible. By the way, I'm going to go to the gym again this morning, and then I'm going to go to the grocery mini stores. Honestly, there has never been any sport in my life, and what time is now? Is it a power outage in one day? If I have a lot to do, I can go up and down the stairs 5 or 8 times. Of course, I try to adjust to the power outage. For example, like now, I go to the gym and to get groceries, then the lights should be turned on. I go up in the lift, but that doesn't always work out. In the area, by the sound of the generators, by their number, you can understand that now there is no power, no electricity, but just when I get to my house, it should turn on, I hope. By the way, I showed you in my previous videos I worked in the office of a big company. If you haven't watched this video, the link I will leave below in the description. Now I have finished the company project working, and I'm working on my project. Basically, they are all online now, so I work from home. Of course, it's hard to work when it's very hot. I often also go to my husband's office to recharge, and if there is not enough battery charge on the phone and computer, headphones or microphone. But we have lots of power banks, so basically there is no inconvenience here in a couple of weeks. The heat should subside. I hope it will be easier. Then we had light for a few hours, so we charged everything up. The first thing we do when we turn on the light is watch football on TV. By the way, this is the only thing we watch on TV. We don't watch anything else. It's a program in Ukraine, it's quite popular, but young people prefer to watch YouTube or movies and TV series separately, but not TV. In fact, there are still many problems in Ukraine, and probably in such a mentally unstable nervous state I have never been before. Although a first full-scale invasion together with my whole family, I'm in Ukraine. We buried loved ones, we had a lot of materials, losses, and so on. You can see it on my previous videos. I'm going to the yoga this morning, and yes, we have the electricity now. So I will use the lift. Unfortunately, in Ukraine, there is a completely mess connected with the war, and at the same time, under the guise of war and many other bad things are happening. I will probably tell you about this either in the next or in one video on the channel. If you are interested in this topic, please write in the comments, because maybe you are just not interested, and now I'm thinking about moving to another country. My evening walking with generators and with cold water. Actually, when we have weather like this, hotter, like today, it's about 40. I want to walk in underground parking, because here we have a really cold air. So yes, it's a good place for this weather actually. So guys, I will tell you about everything in following videos on the channel, about the problems in Ukraine in detail, and about which countries I am considering for myself, for my family, and why. You can support my channel and me at the links below this video, and see ya!